Hello again, everybody. I hope your maths brains and your bodies are warmed up. I know mine is. Is yours, Jack?
Yes.
Are you tired after that workout? Got some maths energy left?
Yeah.
Good news. So we're in a new week and there's something different about my board today. I don't know if you can see it behind me. Have you spotted it? It's covered in stars, isn't it? And on the stars, I've written the names of children who have sent in some brilliant work to their teachers on email. So on my board this week, I have Willow. And Willow sent in pictures of her number formation. So that was her practicing writing out her numbers and doing lots of counting at home, lots of sums. Ollie has been busy doing some sums. So that's Ollie Conlon from Oak. He's been busy doing some adding up, which is brilliant. Ewan worked really hard on his number 1 to 12, which was our learning last week, wasn't it? So well done, Ewan, brilliant. Poppy has been doing some missing number calculations, which is quite tricky, Poppy, isn't it? Maisie has been busy counting out bears. Samuel has been counting up to 20 and been doing some missing numbers too. Beck built towers of 12 with number blocks, and then he huffed and he puffed and he tried to blow them down just like the big bad wolf in our story last week. And our last star this week is for Fanta, because she's been practicing writing her numbers out, doing some number formation, and also some missing numbers too. So well done, everybody. If you've been working really hard in your maths this week, this might not be all your names, because I'm sure lots more of you have been doing work at home, but these are some of the people who sent in pictures to school for us to see. So if you do some great work at home, you must send them in, because I have a few more blank stars here and I would love to write some more of your names on them. Right, boys and girls, are you ready for a new number? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Can you remember what last week's number was though?
12.
Is it 12? Where is 12 on our number line? Can you spot it at home? Can you see the number 12? Well, should we count up until we get there? Will you help me, Jack? Will you point to the numbers as we go along? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, did stretch?
Yeah.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Brilliant, we're there, aren't we? So that was last week's number, and we're going to jump one more on. We're going to add one more to find this week's number. Now have a look at that number. Do you know what that number is, boys and girls? Do you know what number it is, Jack? Can you help us?
13.
Number 13, isn't it? Would you circle number 13 for us, Jack? So that's going to be our new number of the week. Brilliant, thank you very much. Pop this in there. Lovely. Right, can you show me 13 fingers, please, Jack?
I only have 10.
Oh, you've only got 10. Now that's a bit of a problem. Do you need to borrow some more then?
Yes.
How many more do you need to borrow?
3.
3 more. Right, okay. So would you like some of mine? Should we
Yes.
put them? Should we check that we've got 13 there, boys and girls? Do we need to count all of these fingers?
No.
No, why not?
Because we know that we have 5 on each hand.
You know that you've got 5 on each hand. You've got 5 there and 5 there, and that makes
10.
So you know you've already got 10 there. So let's put 10 in our heads. Pop it in there. Keep your hand there so it's safe and doesn't escape. So 10, we're going to add 3 more on. 10, 11, 12, 13. So what is 13 made up of?
1 10 and 1 3.
Just, or 3 ones, exactly, yeah. So can you find our number 10 unicorn in there and pop it up on the board for me? Lovely. And how many more do we need? How many ones do we need?
3.
3. Go on, can you find the number 3? Super duper, well done. Let's check again, boys and girls, so that's 13. Should we count up in 2s? You were very good at that last time. Let's do that now. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Uh-oh. We're stuck now, aren't we? We've only got 1 more to add on after 12, haven't we? What does that tell us about the number 13? Do you know?
That it's not in the 2 times table?
So we can't count up in twos to get to 13, can we? No. So 13 is an odd number. Last week's number 12, let me show you here. This was number 12. And number 12 is a nice even number. And you can see that because it's even at the top. It's got 6 on each side. So that's quite right. If we split it up into 2, we get 6. But can we do that to 13? No, we can't, can we? It's an odd number. Can you spot any more odd numbers on the board? Can you at home have a look, see if you can spot any more odd numbers at home? It can be a bit tricky, but I'll let you into a little secret. So when we're counting up in twos, any number which we don't say when we're counting up in twos, that is an odd number. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 40, 60, 18, 20. They're all even because I can count up in twos to get there. But all these other numbers, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, our number of the week, 15, 17 and 19, they are all odd numbers. So that's something else that you can have a look at home if you've got a bit of time. So now we're going to think about different ways to make 13. And we've already got one way up on the board already. What did Jack use to make 13? What did he use?
10 and a 3.
10 and a 3. So we're going to write that down as sum like we did last week. We write 10 and he added 3 more on and we've got 13. So we've got one way already there, haven't we? Are there any other ways to make 13? How many ways can you think of at home? Are there more? What do you think? Are there more ways to make 13?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, go on, pick out a number. Let's have a look. What number have you got there?
6.
6. Shall we check counting twos with me? 2, 4, 6. Can you stick that one up beside the other? That's it. So we've got 6 there. Press down hard so it doesn't fall off. That's it. Lovely. How many more do we need to get to 13? It's a bit tricky. Yeah, okay. Well, let's count on. So you can see that 6 comes up to here, doesn't it? So we need to find out how many more we have. So let's count together. Can you count with me? Should we do it in twos? 2, 4, 6, and one more is 7. Wonderful. So can you find the number 7 unicorn piece to stick up there? Let's see if they're the same. Let's see if we've done it. That's it. Can you do that? Lovely. Does that look the same to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Should we check that we've got 13 there? Let's count up in twos and add that one extra one on at the end. Ready? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and one more is 13. We did it. So we're going to write that down. Number 6. Add 7 equals
13.
13. It certainly does. Now, as I said last week, you may not have Numicon at home, but you can use other things. You could write your own number line out and you count on from there until you get to 13. So let's see, if we had 8 and you want to find out how many more you need to get to our number of the week, 13, then you can count up from 8 until you get there. So will you count with me as I go? So I'm going to count how many more I need to get to 13. So I'm going to count how many steps I make to get there. Are you ready? Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to write that down. We did 8 and we added 5 more and we got 13. So already we've got a few fantastic sums there. Do you think there's even more ways to make 13? I think so. I think you should have a go at home and see how many ways you can find and send them into your teachers. I'm sure they'll be very, very impressed with that. Don't forget, you can do your maths learning with any objects that you have around your house. So as I said just before, you might not have Numicom. That's okay. You can write out the numbers on the number line. Or like I showed you last week, you can use little Lego pieces to build up new numbers. Now, I did find it a little bit tricky this week because it isn't actually a 13 piece of Lego. So I had to add one more on from 12 to make our 13. And then all you have to do is just layer different amounts up on top until you get them. And don't forget to have a go at recording them, writing them down so you can practice your number formation as well. That'd be great. Other things you can use are pasta, like last week, or perhaps beads or counters, anything that you've got to make different numbers. So if you're finding that really easy, if you're able to count out 13 things very easily without making any mistakes, then why not challenge yourself? Why not try and count that a little bit higher? Why not try and count out 20 objects? See if that's a bit trickier for you. Try and count them out accurately, then have a go at writing some sums to make 20. If you'd like a bit more of a challenge. I'm sure lots of you do, because you're absolutely brilliant with your maths. But our focus for today is number 13. Okay, so our learning topic at school is going to be the gingerbread man this week, which is a great story, and you're going to have lots of fun and enjoyment learning about it. So what I've done is I've drawn and cut out some little gingerbread men, and I've put lots of numbers on them. I've got numbers from 1 to 13, but they are all muddled up. Okay, so you see on the front I've written the number, and on the back I've drawn the dots that represent that number. Okay, so they're all muddled up, and I was wondering, are you able to sort out these numbers for me? Are you able to order them correctly, put them in the right order from 1 to 13? So I'm going to give my children that little challenge, and hopefully they can do it and bring them back to us and show us what they've been doing. Okay, again, if you're finding that really, really easy, then you can challenge yourself to order numbers up to 20. They don't need to be on gingerbread men, they can just be on little bits of paper. So if you get to have a practice writing them out, and then muddle them up and see if you can put them back in the right order, and send us a picture of it as well, because that's one of our targets in reception, to be able to count up and order numbers to 20. So did you manage to order them correctly? Did we manage okay?
Yes.
Yeah, we did, didn't we? But don't forget, if you've got the little dots or something on the back or beside the number, then even if you're unsure of the number, you can always count the dots up to see if you're right, okay? So these new numbers that we haven't practiced so much, you may need to do that just to check that you've got the number right, okay? So now we're going to look at something a little bit different. We've been practicing lots and lots of addition here to make 13. So adding numbers together to make 13. We're going to look at something called subtraction, which we have done a little bit of at school, but we're going to have another practice of it, another challenge for you, boys and girls. So what does subtraction mean? Do you know?
Take away.
So we're taking some numbers away. Okay, so they spent so long ordering these gingerbread men. Now I'm going to mix them up again. Okay, so can you close your eyes and pick a number off the plate? Go on. What number did you pick?
4.
Go on, choose another one, close your eyes and get another number.
10.
You've got 4 and 10. So what we're going to do is we're going to do subtraction and calculate 10 take away 4. Let me write that up on the board for you so you can see what it looks like. Okay, so we've got 10 take away 4. 10 subtract 4. So the little line, that means subtract or take away. So can I do that in my head? Well, I can, because I've had lots and lots of practice, but this is quite new to us, isn't it? So one way you can work these things out is by perhaps drawing little pictures or little dots like I did there to show the numbers. Can you just move over, Cece? Thank you. Good girl, that's it. So I'm going to draw 10 dots and we're going to take away 4. Okay, so will you count with me? Make sure I've got 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, put one more there, 10. I've got 10 dots there and we're going to take away 4. And so we can do that by crossing them out. So could you put a line through 4 of the dots for me? So count them as you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well done. Now, how many are we left with? Should we count them up and check? So you see what we've got there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Wonderful. So 10 take away 4 is 6. So drawing them out might just help you with these tricky first subtraction sums that we're doing. Should we try another one? Yeah, do you want to swap places? Do you want to jump down? We'll get Jack up to help us. Oh, one. Come on. Okay. Right, move back, move to the side. That's it. Okay, so I need you to pick out another 2 gingerbread men. Got 2. Got one there. Another one, please. Lovely. So Jack's picked out these numbers. Do you know what that number is? It's number 11. Well done. And he's picked out this number. What number is that? Number 6. So our new calculation is 11 take away 6. Okay, so let's write that up on the board. With our subtraction sign there. Okay, so again, you can draw this out like we did last time and put a cross through them when you're counting backwards. Or if you find that quite easy, another way you can do it is by working it out in your head. So a bit like when we're adding up, we keep a number in our heads. We can kind of do that when we're taking away as well. So we're going to start with 11 in our heads. And how many are we taking away this time, Jack?
6.
You're taking away 6. So show me 6 fingers. 6. Okay, so 11's in our head and we are going to count back 6. So 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Do you get 5 as well? Yeah, wonderful. Or again, you can count back on your number line. So let's find number 11 and jump back 6 places. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we get 5, don't we? So there are lots and lots of different ways that you can do some working out. If you have any other ideas, any other ways to show your working out, then please send us in pictures for us all to see. Maybe give us some more ideas. Right, are you ready to get moving?
Yeah. Yes.
Wonderful. Well, I don't know if you have looked at the story of the gingerbread man just yet, but in the story, that gingerbread man likes to run. And he runs as fast as he can. He runs away so he doesn't get eaten. So, you know what's happened to my gingerbread?
No.
Do you know what's happened to them?
I
An empty
think
plate.
you hid them.
You think I hid them? No, they ran away. The gingerbread men ran away. And your challenge is, I'm going to give you 10 seconds to go and find as many of the gingerbread men as you can. I have hidden, well, no, I haven't hidden. They have run away and they have hidden somewhere in the house. Okay. Are you ready for the challenge? I'm going to give you 10 seconds. When the time's up, you must not pick up any more up. You must return them to me. Are you ready?
We get none?
You have to go again. Okay, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, stop there. Come back. Show me how many you found. Quick, quick. Let's have a look. Right, can you count out? Let's put them all together. Can you count out for me how many we have got? Okay. Will you count with me?
Okay.
Are you ready? Okay. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 gingerbread men. Oh, how many more do we need to get to find all 13? We've got 8 already. How many more do we need to get to 13? Should we put 8 in our heads and count on? Can you help me? Ready? 8's there. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. How many more do we need to make 13? 5 more. Right, okay. Go and see if you can find the remaining 5. Don't worry, it's not a race. Go and see if you can find them gingerbread. They run away very quickly, don't they? So you could go on a hunt round your house, see how many gingerbread men or how many objects you can find in 10 seconds. I wonder if you'll do a little bit better than mine did. I'm not sure. I'd love to take you outside today, but it's been very, very rainy here. So I'm not going to do that. But perhaps if you go out on a walk, you can count how many puddles you splash in. I'm sure there'll be lots and lots and very good counting practice. Best put your wellies on though. Other ideas are you could do 13 jumps. You could do 13 hops, you could do 13 jumps with your skipping rope, you could do 13 ball bounces, 13 catches, or you could even set up a competition like we had last week. See how many ball catches you can do and see how many ball catches a grown-up can do. See if you can beat them. Send in your results to us, let us know how you get on. Because it's Gingerbread Man Week, we thought it would be a good idea to make some gingerbread with you. Use our math skills, use our counting out and our measuring to make some delicious gingerbread. So there will be another video for you to have a look at if you'd like to do that at home too. It's a great activity, lots of learning and something delicious to eat at the end. So please have a look at that. Thank you for listening, and I hope you have fun learning about the number 13 this week and do lots of lovely activities. A big well done to you all so far. I think you've done some super work at home. So we're going to give you, do you want to come and help me? We're going to say well done, and in Blossom class we do this by giving you a thumbs up, wiggle, wiggle, wow. Okay, so we're going to do that. Come here. That's it. Are you ready? After 3, should we do a thumbs up, wiggle, wiggle, wow? 1, 2, 3. Thumbs up, wiggle, wiggle, wow! So very well done on your first week of learning at home, and hopefully you'll have a great week this week too. So on your screen now are the websites that I shared with you last week for some online games that you can be doing at home. I've put a new website on the bottom. CBBC have a programme on every morning at 9 for 20 minutes, which is suitable for 5 to 7 year olds. So that might be worth having a look at home. And also if you go onto the website, it gives you lots of ideas and lots of resources that you can be using at home too. Happy learning, everybody. Enjoy your week.